So how do we grow a podcast? Like going back to those 30 listeners that you had, and you felt like that wasn't going to take you where you needed, where you wanted, where you planned. And you asked yourself, how do I get more exposure? Was speaking on stages how you got your exposure? Is that what we need to follow, or is there something else?
I'm not saying that's what you need to follow by any means, but that's what worked for me. Again, going back to my experience in corporate, I was used to being in front of people, going back to my days of being a karate instructor. Hell, I owned my own school in the 90s as well. Did not do very well there, but I learned a lot from that failed business venture. But I was used to being in front of people. I was used to teaching and facilitating and training. So it only made sense for me to take that experience and that comfort in being on stage and leveraging that to grow my audience. So that's specifically what worked well for me. But take advantage of every opportunity. We all know if we have a podcast, give me a second. I'm going to tell you all about it, right? We have to tell people that we have a podcast. But we have to get beyond that, because those are what we call organic growth opportunities. If you have a business and you have a podcast that goes with that business, we have to look at that as an extension of our business. We typically have to treat that as part of our marketing department. So if you're leveraging ads to grow other aspects of your business, why are you not leveraging ads to grow your podcast? Why are you not taking a percentage of your marketing budget and not pouring that into your podcast? You want it to grow. It's literally no different. So there are a ton of opportunities there where you can run paid ads, not necessarily on social media. I do not recommend that. One of the biggest things that I've seen is to run ads on the podcast apps. I think that's an amazing opportunity for growth. Doing podcast swaps is a great opportunity as well. Find another podcast host that's in your niche that has a similar show with a similar audience. Go be on their show or run ads on their show. Trade out ad inventory on your shows to run ads for their shows. And in turn, they run ads for your shows, leveraging each other's audiences to grow. That's an excellent way to do it as well. I was involved in a deep dive over the last probably 10 to 12 months, looking at the best ways to grow shows. And those swaps were some of the best ways that we saw results outside of paid advertising. So if you have a budget, great, leverage that. If not, get out in the public, shake hands, kiss babies, join your Rotary, join everything, and tell everybody that you're the podcast person. You're the subject matter expert. You're the leader on this particular topic in your niche, and you'll start to see that growth.